So, I guess I'm going to ask you, Vor, before we start, prediction for this map, firstly.
Well, I can't really look past Russia. I mean, I know Poland are good at this map as well, but...
They picked it.
Yeah, they did. I think Russia are a step above anything they'll have played on this map so far, and, you know, they may have had good results so far in here, but I think this could be a different game for them. I'm not denying that they could adapt and compete with Russia, but they are my pick.
And overall?
I have to go with Russia as well. They're just so strong in the scene at the moment.
Here we go. And we're off with the ClanBase Nations Cup Grand Final. Poland versus Russia, moving into this yellow room already. Ganon getting taken out, going up that staircase of death though, and Russia look like they're in control of that first lightning gun yellow.
Yeah, and it's a good time to be in control as well. You know, you don't have long to make use of that before you need to turn up for the first quad. So taking the first couple of yellows and the first LG or two, you know, that could set them up for a really nice advantage early on. That
was Pavel with the first LG grab. He does go down, didn't drop the weapon, but missed out on utilising it. So the second LG is going to be in the hands of Poland, it looks like.
Yeah, this is a big moment. This is, could get round to the quad, then he could look to secure that for his team, but going for this mega first.
Yeah, he's going to miss out on this first quad, but in some ways it might be better. Although look at that, it's a fairly stacked quad in fact. Takes out Morpheus, shotgun straight to the face. Nubicola soon to follow. Going to be wary of the spawns around him and grabs that red armour. The 50 health is going to do him nicely if he decides to go for that. Doesn't. They have actually secured the lightning gun yellow.
They have, yes, so this is dangerous now for Poland. This quad can still do so much damage.
Just going to wait on this railgun and takes out an easy frag on Avec. This is a great control position if players are going to just dive at you there. Takes the next rail, and they have control of the railgun. The time on the red and the yellow armor lightning gun they were inside, so that was a very big control run.
It is. I think they may have given up control of the lightning gun now, but this is a good start for Russia.
Look at those rails straight away. Immortal. It's going to be a big player for them, and if he plays well, Poland are in serious trouble. Morpheus does machine gun him down, picks up that drop rocket launcher, coming up point blank range against Fortune. Gets shafted down, and you don't want to let the lightning gun get into this middle section.
Yeah, because, you know, he can just pick people off now who look to drop down, but obviously now he's needed to help his team out in this lightning gun room, and, you know, with that lightning gun in hand, it's an easy job to reclaim that.
Morpheus got to be careful. I mean, you do have to keep pressuring and rushing in, but giving away cheap frags like that really doesn't add up in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you die on this map, it's okay if you die as long as you put out some decent damage before you die. You know, you never want to be going down for, you know, no damage dealt.
Immortal picking up that last railgun with 25 seconds until the second quad damage of the map. Players will stun it, wanting to start moving there. Immortal probably wants to get over there now with this rail, but he's just being forced away by Avec. That's a good kill for Avec to get. But you see, all the Polish players, they just got machine guns.
They have, but if they're all together, they'll still have a chance to defend this quad.
There you go, this is the opportunity. Get this quad. Avec, good spam with the plasma there. Oh my god, Thruster coming in, almost takes out the quad. Nubicola though was strong enough, diving into that lightning gun. That was a nice bit of dodging and delay to get it away from it. In fact, he's taken a great route in. He's not going to meet anybody up here though. Oh, a nice kill, and confiscates that railgun away. Gets 3 rapid kills there.
You have to say it's unfortunate, you know, he could have picked up those kills, no spawns in the back room, but opportunity to pick up a couple more here.
Avic's just getting in the way. What was that though? 5 or 6 kills, nice run.
Yeah, and it goes some way to repairing the damage of, you know, Russia's quad run, so, you know, we're still looking at a very close game.
I think
neither team can really carve out a clear advantage at the moment.
It's going to be key, isn't it, those quads? I mean, we saw Poland setting that one up a lot better than Russia, despite Russia really being on top of the time. We said about the weapons, I mean, they had no weapons when they moved towards quad. They picked up a shotgun and a plasma and managed to defend it by the sheer fact that all the Polish players were there and maybe only 1 or 2 Russians challenged it.
Yeah, the attack on quad from Russia wasn't particularly strong, and as I say, just what they picked up on their way in was enough to defend.
Nice red grab by Avec. He'll be annoyed that railgun managed to connect, but still got a chunk of that armour left.
And he confiscates that railgun, so things are looking good for Poland at the moment. They probably have a slight advantage in terms of momentum.
Oh, that's a brilliant kill, really controlled by Avec. Rail, shotgun combo off the spawn. He's unfortunate. Good pummel attack though, taking out Avec there. I'm going to cycle around a little bit. Let's go and watch Starosta off the spawn. trying to force in this room. We notice the score gap has closed in. It was 10 or 15 frag difference. It's now a tied game. Ganon getting inside this lightning gun yellow in rocket launcher and lightning. In fact, he's only missing the rail in his collection, his arsenal of weapons there.
Yeah, he needs to head to quad though, and he's quite weak. So does he wait for this yellow and risk not getting to quad in time?
He's not going to get to quad. I'm going to switch round to Morpheus. In fact, moving in towards it, takes out Mega Gut. That was really nice. Pavel though, blocking him off with a nice rocket defense. He's got 20 health. It's going to drop down. Oh, almost machine gun. Does pick up the 50s. He's vulnerable. He's got to be careful. He's missed out on the mega health. Let's see how he plays this one then.
He's doing the right thing though. He's staying alive. He's not just suiciding in with no hope.
Well, this has worked out really well. Look at his teammates moving in ahead of his, drawing the fire. He can just pick up the easy high damage shots and kills.
Yeah, he's done a really good job there. I mean, you can't really ask for much more. When you start the quad run with such a low amount of health, that's probably the best you can hope for, is to pick up a few kills as he did.
Yeah, let's remember, while the quad's on the map and Poland don't necessarily know where it is, they can't make the kind of pushes that they might want to when there's no quad.
Yeah, absolutely. It's in their mind that they haven't killed quad and they have to still be wary. So, yeah, as you say, it totally changes the way they have to approach things. So, it was good play from Pavel.
He's going on, picking up that red armor. Only 21 health though, so he's still vulnerable. He needs his 50 health that's going to spawn right in front of him. Presumably doesn't know the time of it though. Get even more armor to your name before the health spawns.
He really does need this, because it would be so frustrating at this point to go down.
There you go. It's going to be up any second though, surely, because the red will be up soon. Oh! He's just accidentally, I'm pretty sure he accidentally walked through the teleporter there. Yeah, he did.
It's not going to cost him though, and picks up a nice kill on Immortal, so...
Oh, and spawn rocket hit. He's going to move in here. He takes out Megbagut and Starosta. That's 3 quick kills there, in fact.
Yeah, that's a great attack.
And 20 seconds before quad, this could be a perfect time, especially with the kind of stack he's built. If he moves to quad now...
You kill 3 players with about 25 seconds to go. That's not going to give time for those 3 players to all stack up and be able to defend this quad.
Oh, wow. Look at that plasma by Pavel. Rewarding himself with the mega health as well. Brilliant play by Pavel. He's going to rocket jump. Oh! I don't know if he purposely failed that rocket jump, but he's made it up in behind towards the quad. No! Just saved by Avec. Look at the stack Avic's got. This could be a big run coming up.
It could be, but look, unfortunately, he only has 2 shots.
Oh! Getting pummeled! Needs a weapon drop to him. He's now got even more armor. He needs this kill. Gets a shotgun out of it rather than the LG. A bit of a shame, but shotgun's still a powerful weapon. Picks up another kill on Immortal there. Can't really force this, can he? Yes, Avec, and oh, gets caught out from behind. That's a great counter frag by Megbagut. Oh, he kills his teammate straight away.
Great work, and then the opposite of great work.
It was a great example of Avic's mindset, though. We saw this crazy jump crouch attack through the doorway, just so much aggression from him. And he's the kind of guy, he can be so aggressive, but it doesn't really pay the price like many would, because of his great dodging, I think, and the weird angles he'll attack you at.
Yeah, and he just has a knack for being able to go aggressive and survive situations other players just wouldn't be able to. Most
players would have just walked straight into the rockets there and gone down, but he was able to get in there, though. As you say, the Russians countered it well in the back with the shotgun. I'm going to switch away and follow... What, Morpheus has got the machine gun out here. Let's see if he's trying to focus on anything. I think he is focused on supporting the lightning gun yellow room. Does move in, only 12 health. Machine gun. Where's the rest of his teammates? Does eventually get caught out, and Starosta has a nice amount of health there. Must have picked up the previous mega health. Chunk of armor as well. Makes a bit of a meal of getting the frag of Morpheus there, but didn't take too much damage for his troubles. Has got a lightning gun, but hasn't really got any ammo. 20 seconds before. Who's going to stack up on this is going to be Pavel. In fact, I'm going to switch round, have a look at Pavel. Him and Starosta moving towards this quad. This is big.
And they both have lightning guns. They're both taking a different route. So, you know, 2 lightning guns from 2 different directions. That could be very hard.
I don't know what Pavel's doing here. He's delayed his run so much there. I guess he's done quite a good job of fighting off. And Immortal does get the quad there, though. Quick frag on Avec, railgun across the backside of the map.
It was quite a big moment. I think if Poland can't deal with his quad quickly, then they're going to be looking at quite a big score gap.
Wow. Nice flick round in the rail there. Takes out Avec, point blank range rail again. And Avec going down straight after the spawn. Oh, somehow missed that one against Nubikil. A great counter rocket. Look at that aggression with the shotgun. Immortal just running for his life, but that was a really nice quad run again, and it's a 20 frag deficit.
Yeah, the first real significant lead we've seen so far and is to Russia, and Poland will have to respond. They've still got half the map left, of course, to do so, but at the moment, they're kind of behind.
It's those moments where they can't really let it slip too much further because it will be seriously...
Yeah, I mean, you can see that they were all forced back now to the yellow armour room, and that's a dangerous situation to be in. If they can't push out from there, then they'll be inviting more pressure onto themselves as those red armours and railguns get picked up for free.
It's a bad time to be in there as well. Yellow armour's quite a while away, and you see they might even miss out on it here. No, Pavel is countered. Mega health isn't up for ages either, and they do miss out on this yellow armour. It's just a highlight of timing the items, how important it is, and what an advantage you get if you know the times of the items. Have a look at the scoreboard at the moment. 11 to 6 in favour, well, that's 12 to 6 mega health in favour of Russia. 26 to 18 on the yellows. They are down on the reds by 10 to Poland, but if you're maxing out on the yellows and mega, it makes up for that. Morpheus doing not quite enough damage with that plasma. Starosta coming at the staircase.
And of course, he's attacking on his own as well. You know, attacking on your own with a plasma gun, it's not ideal, is it? Because you're not guaranteed to hit all your shots. You really need a teammate with you.
Leading up to this next quad on the map, 5 seconds to go. Last second rush by Starosta, not quite strong enough. Nubikiller's in there. Looks like a Polish quad coming up. If they can just defend this one. Morpheus picks it up. He gets railed though.
Yeah, it's unfortunate he took the damage as he was jumping around the corner. Made him an easy victim for Immortal's railgun.
Here is Immortal. And they seem like they've got a fair amount of weapons here, and I can't see too many Polish players able to counter. In fact, it's very quiet around this middle area. 2 players there just dropping in with machine guns. We saw at least 2 or 3 Russians with weapons.
Well, that's a nice push out by Guinan from the yellow armour. That he's using that lightning gun where it needs to be used at the moment, because you know they're behind. They need to start going a bit more aggressive when possible to look to make back these frags.
30 frag margin now. It's going to have to be on the quads though. Next one leading up just over a minute to start getting a bit of control over the key items. They've got that red times, but it's not really enough. Pressuring on that yellow. 2 players at a time at least attacking it. They now hit the century scoreline. 26 frags is the gap. Immortal just picking up that rail. Ready to be up any second. Does manage to defend it against Havoc before going down to Nubikiller's plasma in on behind. You've got to be careful of these spawns as well just around this area. It takes so much free damage from just spawners. A nice bit of plasma. Nubikiller doing a decent enough job. Nice bit of MG.
He's doing well, but look how long he was on his own there for at the red armour. Finally, Morpheus pushes out with the rail to support, but you know they do need to support each other more as a team. That's something that the Russian team are so good at doing, and you know, Poland, their individual play is not going to be enough against a team like Russia.
Time to go to quad. Morpheus should try and get there as soon as possible and defend it with that railgun at distance. Avek trying to rush in. It's actually a nice weapon to have. It's good rocket work from Morpheus. Picks up the quad as his reward. Gotta be careful. Oh, does just miss that railgun shot. Now wants to push out. Teammate almost rocketed him, but there's a drop, LG. Thank you very much. Oh, 2 easy kills coming up, and first objective has been overcome. Win over that lightning gun yellow room. Oh, is he going to leave it out? I think he's been caught in 2 mines there, trying to chase the wrong kill. Does pick up 2 quick kills there, though.
That's a nice end to the run by Morph. You know, he was vulnerable because you know, he had people all around him and wasn't sure initially who to pick as target, but he's done well in the end.
Yeah, I mean, he's in 2 mines. There's basically a fresh spawner running into the yellow room, which he can assume his teammate might deal with. There's a railer across a quad he wants to take out because that is the threat. But at the same time, you know, 2 mines, you have to defend the yellow. It worked out alright in the end, I think, though. Although he has just rued the fact he missed his rail shot.
And he really did a bad job there. He made himself far too easy to hit.
As Fortune moves into this lightning gun yellow room, it's now a 20 frag deficit. They have pulled it back a little bit.
Yeah, they've done well, Poland, to turn it around. They were at such a huge disadvantage for so long, and you thought they might struggle to turn it around again, but they're certainly back in this. There's still enough time to turn this round, of course. It's such a fast-paced map, and the kills come so quickly that you still can turn it around from here.
Some Morph trying to push in on this lightning gun yellow room. I think it's just going to have to back off that. I don't really see too much support for his attacks in on it. 20 seconds until the next quad. There's only 3 quads left, and it's going to get ever more important that Poland get these quads. Wow, that's great plasma on Havoc. Havoc just winning out the day in the end, though. Havoc getting 61% rail. He could really do with a railgun here. It looks like Russia's going to grab this quad, though.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any chance of Poland getting in on this. That's a free pickup as well.
Simple kill on Nuba Killer. Another Polish player going down. Beginning to fall straight after. Nuba Killer off the spawn as well. Oh, rail in the back from Morpheus. Takes out that quad. Still leaves ever so slight hope that they can bring this one back. Still a quarter of the map left. It's going to be difficult. It's going to take some big moments.
It will be very difficult. I mean, you look at Morph's score, he's on -22, and I think so much of that is from attacks into the yellow armor room that he didn't need to make. Times when he didn't have a teammate supporting him, and he'll probably look back on that and think, what if I'd have just thought more about when to attack? Because without that huge negative net, this game would be a lot closer.
9k damage for Immortal at this point. Still 5 minutes remain. That's incredible. That's the kind of score that most players find it very difficult to get at the end of 20 minutes. Still 25% of the map left. We see what an important player he is for Russia now. Ganon is in control of this lightning gun yellow at the moment, dropping down for the Mega. It's a vulnerable position, and he actually does get caught out by Pavel. 5 seconds to go before the Mega spawns as well. And that's probably a better way to try and secure that one. 2 players moving down. See, it's just not going quite well for Poland at the moment. I mean, Morph, he did all the right things, but still got caught out by the shots.
Yeah, I mean, he had such a stack, and to give up that stack for so little damage dealt, it's unfortunate, as you say, but it's also perhaps poor positioning.
Here we go, Morpheus missing that rail shot. He's going to get caught out by Pavel. He just gave away a shotgun, but it's quad soon. I'm going to switch around to Ganon. Moving in. They're actually going to get this quad. Morpheus off the spawn supporting him. Oh my god. Manages to blow up Morpheus and just gets railed as he dropped down.
That really is unfortunate. I mean, Ganon's rocket onto Morph damages himself, makes him fall down, and it just cost him his life in the end.
Yeah, it's just messy, and that's the problem when it's not really a controlled take. It's a last-second grab. It's a win over, but what, 27 frags is the difference at the moment. Nice LG kill for Ganon. We saw, I think it's 12 impressives for Immortal. I might just switch around and have a look at Immortal, see how he's doing. He's got a plasma in his back room, going to push through towards the teleport. I think he is the guy that has been railing quite a lot. 51% rail for him as well. Great bit of plasma catching Havoc out. Morpheus almost caught out there. Defense with the rocket. Manages to grab himself that red before he's almost machine gun down. One more bullet. And he is dead. I've only got 1 quad left now on this map. That's Sabor. First map in this series. It was Poland's map pick. I have to say it's not really going to go the way of Poland, is it? Unless we see something we've never seen before.
Well, exactly. I did think at the time that you might consider yourself good at this map if you're Poland, but you are picking this against one of the best teams on this map, and it's a very brave thing to do, but perhaps it wasn't the wisest decision.
Well, I think their second map pick, Grim Dungeons, maybe makes a bit more sense. Russia traditionally have had a bit of trouble on that map from time to time, and deliberate murder even, of which these players are members of. So it makes more sense. You can play a slower game as well, but when you're playing the sheer aim and technical ability of the Russian lineup, it's always going to be difficult. Will Avek get this quad? It's almost 60 armor to his name, 60 health. He's got a railgun, drops down, takes out Immortal. Had to take him out. There's Starosta soon to follow. Megbaguk makes his 3rd frag with the rail straight away. Gonna get a 4th, and Pavel could do with that lightning gun. Perfect time.
Wow, nice rocket that was.
There's a frag on Immortal as well. That's 5 frags on this run. Gonna make it 6, 7 even. He's got 1 health. Oh my god. gets a team kill, but there was his 8th kill on his opponents. I don't know how he survived that.
But he did so well out there. I mean, his team may lose, but the quad run like that at the end, that's got to make you feel good going into the next map.
You have to just say, you know, if they'd managed to set up more quads and Havoc could have got a few more, could have been a different story. I mean, let's have a look at the quad grabs even. They did 6 to 4. They've only had 20 more seconds with the quad though, but I mean 2 minutes is actually a decent amount of time to have on the quads.
It is, yeah. I mean,
Especially
I'll go back to it. I think the problem for Poland is just, you know, some of their attacks at times onto the LG yellow room, they're just ill-advised, and you know, if you take those out, if you focus more on playing with your team instead of attacking somewhere on your own, then we could have seen a different game.
12,000 damage for Immortal, or just shy of it when we see the actual stats. He did take a bit more damage than the rest of his team, but that's incredible.